Wednesday, October 4, 2023, the buying and selling feature from social media TikTok Shop, officially closed in Indonesia. The closure of the TikTok Shop follows the government's new policy which does not allow social commerce media to carry out transactions, but only for promotional purposes. TikTok management said that the closure of the TikTok Shop service was carried out as a commitment to the company to respect and comply with regulations in Indonesia. The lack of trade transactions at Tanah Abang market in Jakarta has recently been used as a reason by some people to reject the existence of the TikTok Shop. Tanah Abang traders also demonstrated to encourage the closure of TikTok. Actually, this situation is nothing new. When it started to boom several years ago, e-commerce was accused of being the cause of the closure of various retail outlets in the country. According to the Minister of Trade, the reason for not allowing transactions on social media platforms, such as the TikTok Shop, is to prevent misuse of personal data. Social commerce media such as TikTok Shop may no longer facilitate transaction activities, but may only accommodate promotional activities for goods and services. Accusations about the dangerous integration of social media and e-commerce on one platform aimed at TikTok were never aimed at Facebook. Even though Facebook had been RU.
President Joko Widodo conveyed a number of messages to the Indonesian National Army when giving a message at a ceremony to commemorate the 78th anniversary of the TNI at the National Monument Square, Jakarta, Thursday, the 5th of October 2023. In his address, Jokowi mentioned a lot about the modernization of the main weapons system, which is an important part of developing investment in the domestic defense industry. Talking about state stability, Jokowi also advised the TNI to continue to synergize with the national police and maintain its neutrality in facing the 2024 elections. President Joko Widodo rides an amphibious tank while inspecting troops at a ceremony commemorating the 78th anniversary of the Indonesian National Army, Jakarta, Thursday, the 5th of October 2023. The tank that Jokowi was riding in was a BMP-3F amphibious tank owned by the Indonesian Navy's Marine Corps. There are various types of defense equipment displayed in the parade, including combat vehicles and a number of types of missiles. Three newest C-130J-30 Super Hercules aircraft belonging to the Indonesian Air Force also took part in the flypast during the TNI's 78th anniversary celebrations. In total of 92 combined aircraft from the Indonesian Air Force, Indonesian Navy and Indonesian Army carried out attractions commemorating the 78th anniversary of the Indonesian Armed Forces.
Syahrul Yassin Limpo submitted his resignation letter as Minister of Agriculture, Thursday, the 5th of October, 2023. As is known, the Corruption Eradication Commission, KPK, is currently investigating 3 clusters of suspected corruption in the Ministry of Agriculture that involve the name of Syahrul Yassin Limpo. The 3 are extortion in office, gratification and money laundering crimes. Investigators have also searched Cyril Yassin Limpo's official residence and the Ministry of Agriculture office on September 28 to collect evidence in this case. From a search at Cyril Yassin Limpo's official residence, KPK investigators found tens of billions in rupiah and foreign currency. Apart from that, KPK investigators also found 12 firearms. When his home and office were searched, Minister of Agriculture Cyril was abroad. His presence abroad was in the context of a working visit to Italy and Spain to attend the World Food Organization (FAO) event.
Hamas militant rulers in Gaza suddenly on Saturday, the 7th of October 2023, attacked Israel from various angles, both air, land and sea. Millions of Israelis in the south of the country awoke to the inexorable sound of rockets and booms. Air raid sirens wailed as far north as Tel Aviv. Israeli anti-rocket interceptors rumble over Jerusalem. In an unprecedented escalation of the conflict, Hamas armed forces blew up part of Israel's heavily fortified separation fence. They attacked Israeli citizens along the Gaza border, terrorizing residents and engaging in firefights with Israeli soldiers. Saturday, the 7th of October 2023, at 6:30 a.m., 260 people were killed when the Nova Music Festival was attacked by the militant group Hamas. Apart from that, several festival visitors were also taken hostage. Seen on social media, they were captured by an armed group. The Hamas group fired 5,000 rockets, which hit a number of large cities in Israel. Israeli Defense Forces confirmed that Hamas had successfully crossed from Gaza into southern Israel and taken southern Israel hostage. Sunday, the 8th of October 2023, Israeli officials announced that fighting was taking place in 6 places, including Sderot, which is only 2 miles from the border with Gaza. The Israeli government confirmed that a number of Israeli civilians and soldiers were being held hostage by the Hamas group. Monday, the 9th of October 2023, the air sirens sounded again. This time, sirens were heard in northern Israel. The Israel Defense Forces claimed there were at least 2 rockets fired towards northern Israel from Lebanon, one of which landed in Lebanese territory. The Israel Defense Forces announced that its fighter jets had struck 130 targets in the Gaza Strip. At around 13:00, the Hamas group threatened that they would kill the Israeli hostages one by one. According to records obtained, there are at least 30 families being held hostage by Hamas. Thursday, the 12th of October 2023, data from the Palestinian Ministry of Health showed that the number of Palestinians killed in Gaza, as a result of Israeli counterattacks, reached 1,354 people, and 6,094 others were injured. Meanwhile, an estimated 1,500 bodies of Hamas members were found along the border.
Thanks for watching this video. You can help others and support us by share this channel to others.